Well, if you are tired of swiping right and not finding love, listen up. One Connecticut native is revolutionizing dating by just bringing back how it used to be. We are talking about matchmaking. I'm here with Alexa Curtis on the couch to talk about her new venture, The Love List. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here.
Erica, thank you so much for having me back.
This is so exciting. So I was scrolling through Instagram and your account came up, and then I kind of went down the rabbit hole and I was like looking through. I was like, this is really cool. We're bringing it back to matchmaking. Yeah. So tell us how this happened. It really wasn't what you were expecting, right?
No, this has spiraled into this movement that, in my opinion, is way more than matchmaking. It's community. It's bringing back the way that it should have been back in the day when people would meet. And it started because I had built this women's group actually in Connecticut that has turned into about close to 1,500 women. And it's called the Connecticut Girls Group, and it was a Discord group, which is just like an app. And I would host events for them for free. Some were paid for. And then randomly, you know, people would reach out to me like, hey, if you know of any single guys. And I ended up being at the gym I go to in Glastonbury. Shout out to Eric. He's amazing, On Point Fitness, and he's phenomenal. And there was a guy there working out, and I go and say to him, are you single? And I get in the car and I posted a video, and it was so random, and so many people commented and were like, wait, I love him, set me up. And it kind of just spiraled from there.
So how does the Love List work for other people? Because it's grown so much now.
So if you go to jointhelovelist.com, the first step is you apply to either the Love List or the Wing List, where you can submit a single friend. And then you get, yeah, it's really cute. And then you fill out a profile. And then from there, there's basically two different options: the one-on-one matchmaking, or you can come to one of our events. And those happen once a month. They're really exclusive. And so you basically have to submit to come. And then we choose the best, like 15 to 30 candidates who we think will be a fit for each other.
And you're hearing that so many people are into this. They've been waiting for a change because they're just done with the apps, right?
I think people are so done with the apps, and I think this is such a problem. And people will say to me, you know, what is it? Is it apps? Is this why our society has really gone backwards? I think people want me to say it's the apps. I really think it's lack of confidence across all people, and perhaps that's due to social media. The apps, of course, make it worse, but I think so many people are just dealing with lack of confidence in this society, so we need to get it back to the way it used to be.
That's so interesting, because you said all of this started from a women's group. You've always been an entrepreneur. You were here some 10, 11 years ago. We just discovered this when we were chatting in the commercial break.
I never forgot you.
This is your second time here.
Yes, I was here when I was literally 11 or 12. I wrote a cold email to your producers, and you were the host, and you're like my celebrity, because I never knew that I would ever like have met you. I was such a kid at the time.
I love that you're back. You were here for a teenage fashion segment, which is awesome. So you've always had this entrepreneur spirit and ideas, and where did that come from?
I have no idea. People ask me that all the time. I'm originally from Mansfield, like grew up no money, no connections, and I think I've always just had this true fearless element of me. I think the way that people view rejection, I kind of think the opposite. I have never been afraid of being rejected because I'm always waiting on that one yes. So I think even when I had first emailed you guys.
You told me I was your first yes.
You were my first yes. Well, your producer was, right? And I wrote that email thinking, you know, nothing will come of this, but what if something does? That's my opinion with all of this matchmaking and that community building is, if you don't show up, you will never know. So the point is getting yourself out there.
Take a shot.
Exactly.
The worst thing that's going to happen is you get a no.
Exactly.
And you try again. Well, I love what you're doing.
Thanks,
I think it's so inspiring, true, just your story, and I'm so glad you're able to come back.
I know.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Alexa. We'll follow you and maybe have you back again soon.
Sounds great. Thank you.